Everybody, Scoots here. We're going to play a game, new game show game. This is the first time we're doing this. Oh, Gene Green Jeans, Gene Mean Jeans, are you, thank you, Scooter, welcome. It's time to play Don't Support the Show. Everybody, we'll do it all together now. Don't support the show. And one of the groups playing that already wins. You shouldn't support the show if you're a new listener. You might even find these messages pretty annoying if you're new. Don't worry. We'll get to the sleepy stuff soon. But we just want to let you know if you're a new listener, you're welcome here. We'll be repeating these messages over and over again. We're glad you're here. Thanks for checking out the show. But don't think about supporting the show or listen to our requests or whatever if you're new. Because there's people who've been listening 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. So if you're new, or kind of new, don't support the show. Thanks to everybody.
I don't know if you have this feeling, but I constantly find myself daydreaming about finding an expert who can solve a very specific problem in my life. And one specific problem that comes up every year is filing taxes. But luckily, finding someone who can solve that problem is easy with TurboTax. They have dedicated tax experts who are there to help you every step of the way. With TurboTax Expert Full Service, you can match with an expert who will handle your taxes from start to finish, no matter how complex. You can even hand off all your tax stuff within the TurboTax app. And then you can see updates on your expert's progress while you go about your day. You can check exactly where your tax return stands right there on your phone. And then if someone ever says to you, man, I wish there were an expert who could do my taxes for me, you can say, oh, I know someone. Visit TurboTax.com to match with your expert today. It's only available with TurboTax Full Service Experts. The real-time updates are only in the iOS mobile app.
This show is supported by Odoo. When you buy business software from lots of vendors, the costs add up and it gets complicated and confusing. Odoo solves this. It's a single company that sells a suite of enterprise apps that handles everything from accounting to inventory to sales. Odoo is all connected on a single platform in a simple and affordable way. You can save money without missing out on the features you need. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
Friends beyond binary, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for a podcaster who's here to be here to keep you company, take your mind off of stuff, to be your friend in the deep dark night, your bore bud. If you're new, you never listened to the show before, welcome. This is a very different podcast. It's a podcast that keeps you company so you could fall asleep. That's like your friend in the deep dark night. I'm here to be your bore bud. And I'll explain more in a little bit. But, this podcast does take a few tries to get used to because it's very different. So give it a few tries, see how it goes. I'm only here to help what I got coming up. We got support, so you can listen for free if you want to the ad-supported feed. Then we have a long, meandering intro, and that's separate from the support. And the intro is like 15, 20 minutes long. It's really like friendly chit-chat from a goofball, but it's there to ease you into bedtime. It does put a couple people to sleep, but for most people, it's a little bit of a wind down and a long, meandering, pointless explanation of what the podcast is. Then we'll have some support, and then we'll be opening a board game that I got for the holidays from a coworker. So that's cool, and all told, we'll be here just over an hour. So I'm glad you're here. Thanks for checking the show out, and I really hope I can help you fall asleep. And these sponsors are how we're able to do it for you twice a week.
Every idea starts with a problem. Warby Parker's was simple. Glasses are too expensive, so they set out to change that. By designing glasses in-house and selling directly to customers, they're able to offer prescription eyewear that's expertly crafted and unexpectedly affordable. Warby Parker glasses are made from premium materials like impact-resistant polycarbonate and custom acetate, and they start at just $95, including prescription lenses. Get glasses made from the good stuff. Stop by a Warby Parker store near you.
All right, everybody, this is Scoots here. This is a board game unboxing. This board game is big. It's a bigger box. It's not a card game. and I've not opened the box yet. I took off the wrapping. Seems really cool. It's also a gift from somebody that works on the show, Rusty Biscuit, Russell. And Russell's worked on the show for a few years now, more than a few years. I guess time flies. And he was generous enough to send me this game. I don't even know with the intention of getting it on the show, but surprise, Russell. Also, not to plug Russell, but I will put Russell's info in this episode. Because if you're looking for a wonderful actor, talk about bad ideas. I consider Russell to be my boss. I'm not kidding. Because Russell's really good at managing everything behind the scenes of the show, and it was something I'd missed for years and years and years. So I hate to do this, but Russell's an amazing actor. So if you are casting something, directing something, thinking about directing something, use the link. I know there's people out there listening who are. Cast Russell or try, see if Russell fits one of your casting needs. Shakespearean chops, Russell's got them. So I don't know if anybody... you do know we did possibly get a shout out in The Mandalorian, but I'm not positive about that because no one at The Mandalorian's ever confirmed that, but listeners have. The great Baby Oh So Sleepy scene. For me, it's a little bit, because I know a lot of Star Wars casting in the past has been Shakespearean. But it doesn't need, but any project, just make sure, to give Russell a trailer where Russell could continue to work on the podcast ideally and be in both worlds. But, if it's a regular, if Russell has to move on from the show, it would be a regular on a series or something, that's awesome, or becomes a, blockbuster star. Then Russell could take over. I wouldn't want to do this either, but Russell could take over for Antonio Banderas. No, I'm just kidding, Antonio, even though he's not listening. He is later. Okay, so thanks, Russell, for this gift. Thanks for all the hard work you do on the show. I know a lot of people think I just sit down and record these episodes and we put them out, but it takes tons and tons and tons of labor. And it really is labor of love, but a lot of hard work, not just with Russell, but with Carl and Chris and Tatiana and everyone else. There's Charlotte, Leah, Anna, everybody at PRX that works on the show and helps out in the show. LaShante comes to mind as our primary person. Everybody that works on the podcast, so we couldn't do it without everybody. And everybody's worked with the show in the past. But this one goes out to Russell for this gift. It's called, the name of the game is Wandering Towers. And the box is a rectangle. It is the long side of the rectangle is as long as my fingers and forearm. So what is that? Definitely 2 feet, 2 feet, 1.5 to 2 feet. And then probably 12 inches, maybe 9. No, that's probably 12 inches. Holy cow. Maybe not, maybe 16. So maybe 2 feet by 16 inches. I don't know. Is the rectangle. And then I'd say it's 3 or 4 inches thick. The name of the game is Wandering Towers. It's by Wolfgang Kramer and Michael Kiesling. And CG is we'll find out more about the company that runs it, but it just says CG. And the artwork on the top is, we have Wandering Towers at the top, written in a cool font, and then a blue cloudy sky. And then a mountainous backdrop. And then as we pan below, before we get to the main things, there's also a forest, a couple of rolling hills, clouds, or fog. There's a antlered, what do they call this? Not an antelope, but a moose or antelope or something, a fox and a owl. A howl? No, owl. They're moving away. There's also 3 pigeons in the sky, and then a rabbit. Next to the rabbit is a wizard. And this is a Middle Ages D&D type wizard. You got in a crimson, maroon, ruby style robe with a hat. Also has what are those things called? Not a staff. What's it? Like a magic wand. It's casting something that's also reddish and ruby. They have a flask at their hip, probably with some sort of, potion. And the wizard's back to us and is casting a spell on a tower, which seems to be, maybe it's wandering. Then there's another tower behind the forest at a distance. There's 2 wizards on that tower casting stuff. They're casting something in lime green, one of them. The other one seems to be preparing something. And the tower is teetering. It has 3 stories to it. The tower in the distance probably has 3 stories too. And that's it. Now, on the bottom on the sides. Let's go to the sides next. So the short side, the rear end of the short side. I don't know what you call that. Is that like the back of the bottom of the inside? The back of the bottom of the top of the bottom of the drawer? It says Wandering Towers, and there's a frog drinking a potion that a wizard has left behind. Its tongue is out, and it looks like not a strawberry potion, but it's a little bit. It looks like I don't know. It looks good. It's kind of a reddish milky color. And so that's that side. Then the next side, okay, we're getting some instructions here. Is Wandering Towers. It shows the 2 towers from the cover. Well, oh no, only 1 pigeon or dove is flying, but there's still 2 wizards. And so there's 2 towers, cloudy blue sky, Wandering Towers, CG. Then it has the ages 10 plus, so ages 10 and up. Number of players 1 to 6. So I could play this solo, but I'll probably play it with my daughter. And it's a 30-minute game. Then, again, the top short side is the same as the side. Wandering Towers, it just shows 1 tower, blue sky, CG. Oh, boy. And then this one on the long other side, it has Wandering Towers. It has a tower and mist and wood, forest and rolling hill, but also some sparkling magic is happening in the Wandering Tower. So a lot of cool stuff. We haven't even got to the back of the box yet, huh? Okay, on the back of the box, we have Wandering Towers on the top left. It looks like it's written. It looks like a kind of a scroll set against the blue sky. It's got or a treasure map style piece of paper. Okay, it has 3 pictures and then some other stuff. And it's laid out, to be pleasing to the eye, which I don't know how to describe. There's 3 circles with gameplay happening. We have meeples, wizard meeples, by the way. But I don't know if they're meeple. Is it a meep? If it's just a meeple person, a merson? Isn't a meeple a group of people? I don't know. Is a meeple an actual term, or is that just something from one game that I started applying? But it says, okay, number 1, get your wizards to Raven's Keep. And we see a red meeple, a wizard meeple, going with a red arrow going to the top of Raven's Keep. And Raven's Keep is a keep. It's looks like it's nighttime. There's a raven, maybe a raven statue above the door, windows, and are those called parapets or whatever? What's the other word that I actually know how to pronounce? That not bastions. I don't know. Those things on the top of towers and castles, none of which I know how to say. I almost, not vestiges was the next word that popped in my head. I know that one's not correct. Parapets, I don't think that's correct. There's a podcaster whose name I mispronounced last week, and everybody laughed at me, not on the show, just in real life. Okay, so then 2, and it's in a green circle, which really helps your tracking. I don't know, it just makes it look good. Then 2, ride flying towers. There's a red meeple. It's riding a flying tower, which is moving. It's a 2-story tower, but its tower is moving. We also see octagon board pieces that are interlinked. And 3, wizards can't say gotta catch them all because that's probably owned by somebody else, but you can catch your wizards to fill up your potion bottles with their essence, of course. So then we have the red wizard flying. Wait a second, is this 1? So you start off getting your wizards to Ravenkeep's not number. I don't know. I don't know. That's why we do a board game unboxing. Do we need to get our wizards to Ravenskeep 1? Or is number 1 goal? Number 2 goal, ride flying towers. What if you rode the fly? What if there was ever a Faulty Towers board game? I don't know. But number 3, catch your wizards' essences to fill your potion bottles. So this one has the tower landing on another tower with a green wizard, a purple wizard, and a rust-colored wizard meeple. And there's magic happening. We also see some of the octagons. They're interconnected. There's a dock. There's a road. There's one with stones. There's one with trees. There's one with, maybe was that a fountain or something? Okay, before we get to the copy, though, or the further copy, we got, by the way, this is no 3 and under, man. There's meeples in this, so no 3 and under, please. And the color and content is subject to change without notice. You got your UPC code. Illustrator, Michael Menzel. Designers, Wolfgang Kramer and Michael Kiesling. All rights reserved by Abacus Spiel. It's something about it's a German company, made in Germany. Capstone Games, that's the CG. Cincinnati, Ohio. So I guess, I don't know, does it sell under AS, Abacus Spiel in Germany and in Europe, and then Capstone Games in the U.S.? I don't know. Let's hop over contents, and then we'll go to the copy. We got, maybe we shouldn't. Well, yeah, because I don't know if there's 24 wizard meeples. So meeples is nothing's capitalized except for Ravenskeep. There's towers, landscape tiles, spells, movement cards. 24 wizard meeples. Holy cow, I could play all day. 36 potion bottles, player token, rule book, and a dice, a single dice, which, is a big farmed. One big farmed. What's the singular of dice in Sleep With Me podcast that we just discovered for the first time? Whatever we're on, episode 12, I don't know, almost 1250 or something. Yeah, so dice is plural for one big farmed. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Well, if you listen to Sleep With Me, it might. You have dice, and then we have a single big farmed. It doesn't. I love it. Still discovering new things that only make sense on the show and are barely hilarious. One big farmed. Have I noticed that before? I just never, or did I just call it what it was? Okay, so let's see. I'll do a paraphrase of the copy. Every year, graduating classes of Raven's Realm Magic School, they get to demonstrate their master. Okay, so this is like a safe space. It's just a school. Final exam. Everybody's procrastinated. They're distracted. They're trying to learn new stuff. They've used up all their potions, but they can't show up unprepared with empty potion bottles. Okay, so yeah, they are trying to get to Ravenskeep as quickly as possible using magic. They could even move the very towers on top which they stand to get there more easily, but how can they refill their bottles along the way? Here's the secret. We took it from, basically Pokemon, but not totally, because it's just more of essence. Essence in a bottle, man. Or, if you're listening to that song by The Authority, another one, The Authority Figures. What band was Sting in? The Authority Figures. They had a song, Magic in a Bottle. And Christina Aguilera had a song, Genie in a Bottle. It's an essence in a bottle, baby. I think I'd go with Christina versus the Authority Figures. I thought it was shorter than that. I don't remember Sting being in a band with like multiple words. It was the Authority Figures. You just say it fast, the Authority Figures. No, it doesn't sound right. Didn't they? Yeah, they had a song Synchronicity, right? Her album. But yeah, Christina Aguilera, Essence in a Bottle, baby. Okay, time to open the box. You won't hear me, but I'll be back because I got to open the box and then see what kind of other stuff I got to do. Also, you know what I just realized, because we've been opening a lot of tins. This box is box. This box will make have you ever opened a box and it makes box gas? Like your box passes gas? This one will do that. I could sense it, because of the actions of the gas on the inside, something vacuum. Your game box makes a passing gas sound. It does. How come people don't do any more? This is, again, we're really digging into Sleep With Me stuff here. Only on Sleep With Me would you realize it. What do you need a whoopee cushion for? We got a ton of board games. Just find a board game that makes a gas sound. Okay, so I'm going to open it, and I'll probably edit out the gas sound. Okay, it didn't make the gas sound because of course, I put it on the spot. I was a little shy, The box said, "Oh boy, I'm shy now," even though you're going to edit it. Okay, so one thing I like right off the top, I'm assuming this is the rule book. It is very thin. That means it's concise. We'll get back to it. I'm hoping. Okay, another thing I really like, this is some assembly required, but it is printed on cardboard. And, oh boy, it's got that cardboard new game smell. Yeah, let's go through the card. You're right. Let's go through the cardboard. My cardboard's upside down, so I'm going to flip it over here. How many cardboard sheets do we have? 5. Cardboard sheet 1. We've got the emblem for Ravenswoods or whatever. We've got the tower top or base, the tower sides. And then we have a tower that looks like a tan tower. They're different. This one's a dark tan tower. And then we have some potion bottles. These are green wizard potions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the green essence in a bottle, baby. Then we have yellow. Not that kind of yellow. More of a bright yellow. Not lemonade. Well, I guess it could be considered that essence. But yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then a blue essence for the blue wizards. And that's it for that one. Number 2. Coming in at number 2. 2 more towers, or maybe, 2 more towers. These are sand colored, and then tower bases. One of the bases or tops has I guess they're the tops of the tower. This tower has Ravenscraft's emblem on the roof. And then we have one section of the map with 1, 2, 4. Is it an octagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Except it's interconnected, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, 8. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But they're interconnected. It's because it has a tab on either, like on end, so you can connect them. This is the one with the Ravenswoods base. Then a stone area. There's a pass. This is the one from the cover. It has a dock into a lake or river, and then another one. Oh, and then 3 silver wizard's potions. I don't know if those are more rare or we'll get more later. Next up, upside down, but we'll make it work. 2 more towers. These are an even darker brown color, not burnt toast, but almost burnt toast color. Well done toast color. 2 of those. along with their tops, but they don't have any symbols on them. And then another piece of the board, only four octagons. This one is kind of like a fall feel, even though the trees are green. I don't know, it's kind of got a sepia tone to it, green. It's going through the farmlands or something. Or there's a little farm, or whatever, field section. I mean, it could be wild growing grass and rows. And then we have 3 orangish amber hued wizard potions on that one. Okay, this is confusing. I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay, we have 2 more towers, one with raven symbol. Nevermore? No, just raven symbol, not Nevermore. But so these ones are back to the the lighter sandy color, I guess. And that one has a Ravenscraft symbol. Did I say that? Then 3 more silver potions. And then this is why it's confusing. There's another, at the foot of the mountains is another place with a Ravenscraft shield or whatever you want to call it. A tree stripped of its leaves because we're at the base of the mountains, and then a path going through the mountains. So 4 octagons, 1 in the mountain foothills, and then 3 in the mountains, the last one coming out of the mountains. All right, number whatever. I think is this our last? No, we got one more after this. Okay, so now we have 2 more towers. These are the burnt toast color towers. We got 3 more amber potions, orangish amber, and then we have another sepia one, but this path goes through the forest clearly. It's got, pine evergreen trees. One has another tree as you exit the forest, like a more bushy tree, deciduous possibly, but I can't guarantee that. Okay, then we have, I don't know why this curious pose has just popped in my mind, but, okay, so we have 6 more silver potions. I don't know, what do we got, 12 silver potions or something? Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 circles, coin, like larger than a coin though. And they have wizards doing stuff. I don't know. So these are like awards or action things, buffs, or you could cash them in. So the first one it has a cost, 1 silver potion or a gift that it comes with. And the wizard is lifting a tower above them or onto themselves. Then the next one has a wizard in the wind, and its cost is 2. It's a -1. Like wind for the wizard, for 2. Then you have one that costs, or whatever, is only 1 silver potion, but it's a -2, and it shows like a leaning tower in the wind. Then after that is 2. It doesn't have a plus or minus, but it shows 1 wizard carrying another wizard on their back. So friendship type stuff. Then we have a +2, which is 1 silver potion. It shows the tower floating along. That's +2, a 3-story tower. Okay, the next one is 2 potions. It shows the actual ravens keep moving, so that it like flying on the back of a stone raven almost. So I don't know, like that must... You know what I mean? I don't know. Like maybe you can move it from one place to another, which would make sense. Even in Dragonlance. So in Dragonlance, there was 3 wizards' towers, depending on which school of magic you went to. No, there's more than 3, though, I think, because I can't remember. But one of them could move. And then there's another one that costs 2 potions. It's a +1. It shows a wizard running. So presumably, these are like buffs or like help you with motion. Then there's another one with 2, and it shows, I think 2 towers switching their tops, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so that's it for that. Then I have 2 things that are meant to hold stuff, maybe. I don't know. Okay, then we have our big farm, or our singular dice. It's made of wood. Or, yeah, and it's, so that's nice. It's a nice little feature. Oh, okay, I guess this is for keeping stuff organized. So this box, it comes with its own organizational thing. That's nice. So that's pretty cool. Like, that you could keep it organized, right? Okay. Why I got to explain what I mean. So I have the empty box, but it's not empty. It has, 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes in it. And then those pieces I just went, so it means you get separated into 9 things, and it has symbols. There's one for the red meeples and potions and some tower, for the orange, for the yellow. So there's a place for everything. So this is just like how Russell helps me run the podcast, keeping things organized, not joking. Okay, then we have the bag of meeples, which of course I have to take out. So there's purple meeples. Got 3 of those. Actually, oh boy. Okay, so it just took a second to organize things and install the. It's got its own cubbies, I guess. Basically, the way I have it turned, it's like a cubbied. Okay, so there's 3 purple meeples. There's 4 red meeples, 3 orange meeples, 4 green meeples, 5 blue meeples, and 5 yellow meeples. And next up are the cards. Okay, all the backs of the cards look like a spell book with a raven on it. Okay, oh, I see. This is like, so there's a 1, 2, 3, 4 with a running wizard. It has a number 1 on it, which we saw earlier. So maybe you draw a card and then you get that buff. Oh, but no, then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 with a running wizard with a 2 on it. And it's like the spell book is open on another side of the page is like stuff written in wizard language, which if I try to read it, that could, if you've ever seen any movies, like that would be, like, that Friday, that was so strange with, the multiple versions of the Friday, that was so strange. Or there was one with Dudley Moore and Kirk Cameron, where you say, hey, let's switch it up. I wonder if we could get Lindsay Lohan and Kirk Cameron in a switcheroo movie, like, probably not. But Lindsay Lohan was in that Super Strange Friday where we did the swap. Okay, so the next one is number 3, same wizard running. There's 4 of those. Then number 4, the wizard running. Then number 5, the wizard running. Is there 1, 2, 3? Okay, 4. So there's 4 of all of those. Okay, but those also have a gray number, and it's gray where the wizard's running, and the wizard's writing is gray. Just in case we have to do this again, if I have to undo any of this, they say, what happened to the time-space continuum economy? And some dude with a sleep podcast tried to read wizard's writing. It turned out it was real, and of course he can't even read his own. He read it as his own handwriting. And hence, once again, we had to go back in time. And so these next ones have a number, but it's a 3 tower and the wizard's writing, which obviously I won't read. And it goes up till number 5. Oh, boy. And then we get a double. Okay, so then the next card has a running wizard and the towers with numbers, no wizard writing. So these are safe because unless I read it as a, pictogram. And then there's those, and those have different numbers. Oh, each one has a different number. So there's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. What does a wizard in a wizard's tower wear when they do ballet? 2, 2, 2, 2s. Okay, then 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, What does a wizard and a tower say when they play golf and they hit the ball at the same time, and then they say, look, 4-4-4-4. Then it switches up to 5-1, 5 with the tower, 1 with the wizard, 5-1, 5-1, 5-1. How tall was that tower? It's 5-1, 5-1, 4-2 with the tower, 4-2 with the tower, 4-2 with the tower, 4-2, 4-2. Then 2-4 with the tower and the wizard, 2-4, 2-4, 2-4. You know what it was when you tried to when I tried to write something Shakespearean, like one line using numbers for Russell to say. It was what 2-4 are on ye cards. Okay, then 1-5, 1-5 with the tower, and oh boy, then. Okay, then we got, oh boy, so these are a little variety here. Then there's dice, so you roll your own, man, dice symbols on each one. So that one, and then a double dice, so 2 rolls for the tower. What was that song, the folk song Scooter tried to write about the game he was unboxing? 2 rolls for the tower, 2 rolls for the wizard. Actually, it was another reboot of 7 Brides and 7 Wizards or whatever. 7 Towers for 7 Wizards. It was a rom-com, actually. Oh, there's a triple roll for each one, too. How many rolls are there? Oh, there's only 1 triple roll, though, so that's really, good to get. All right, so I have everything unboxed. I'll be honest, I have no idea of the gameplay at this point. So we're going to have to dig into the rules here. Okay, it starts off with the contents of the box. First, you assemble Raven's Keep. It's 3 steps. It's actually 4 steps. Take it out. First, before you play your game, remove all components from the punch boards. What's your favorite drink? What's your favorite punch? Punch board punch. Okay, then assemble Raven's Keep in the 9 towers as depicted below. Don't worry, you'll be able to store them in the box without disassembling them. Thank you, game. This is great. All right, so we got Raven's Keep. After you take it out of the thing, it's 3 steps. 1, fold it together. 2, put the top on. 3, push the top down. You're good. Then there's 5 Raven towers and 4 normal towers. The Raven's towers, obviously, are the ones that can fly, maybe. Okay, and that's, careful, insert the they're called battlements, dance-offments. Battlements changes to dance-offments and sleep a little behind the scenes. Do that carefully with these towers. Not with the Raven's tower for some reason, but just so you don't fold them down. Plus you got to do, the towers got to land on each other. So that's only 2 steps. I don't understand. Oh, because you don't have to, oh no, I guess it just kind of, they wanted to put that careful in, so they dropped it to 2 steps. Okay, then you got landscape tiles. They're arranged in a circular path, 16 spaces. Some spaces have blue fairy lights in clockwise order. Place the 3 light spaces, the 2 light spaces, and the 1 light spaces, and then the others. Don't understand that, but I will. Raven's Keep starts at 1 and can end at 4. Okay, then those other circular ones, the coins are magic spells. And then we have 90 movement cards. Okay, so that's how you move, obviously. Then we have the meeples, the starting player token in the form of Raven's Shield, potion bottles, and 1 singular dice. Okay, goal of the game is to fill your potion bottles, all of them, and get all of your wizards to Raven's Keep. Doesn't matter what you do first, though. Move your wizards into Raven's Keep with good timing. Fill up your potions by landing, picking other wizards up in their essences. But if your own wizards are stuck, you got to free them. Okay, so it's like you're taking the essence, but you're not taking the wizard. Okay, set up the landscape tiles, place Raven's Keep on the starting spot. Going clockwise, place a tower centered on each of the 9 spaces as followed. Start with the Raven's Tower, then alternate normal and Raven's towers, i.e. go Raven's Keep, then a tower, then a Raven, then normal. I mean, who am I to call any towers normal? Like, or regular, but I'm not. I didn't, I'm just paraphrasing. Then you set up the spells. For your first game, there's only 2 spells. Advance a wizard and advance a tower. Face up near the circular path. Return the other 6 spells to the box. So for more excitement, randomly select a number of spells. The more spells, the more tactical the game becomes. Place them near the circular path. Return the rest to the box. Shuffle the movement cards. Deal each player 3 cards for their hand. Return the rest to the infield of the circular path with a discard pile. Place the single big farm or the big farmed in the center in the infield of the circular path. I'd like to be on, I feel like I am on the circular path. I said I'd like to be on the circular path, but I actually am trying to get off it. I'm on the ovular path, obviously. Okay, then you pick a starting player token. Turn order is clockwise, starting with this player. Okay, so choose a starting player. The starting player token, and then turn orders clockwise. Okay, it took me twice to realize that. Okay, each player chooses a player color. Different colors are available at different player counts. See table below. And then takes a number of wizards and potion bottles for your player counts. Oh, wow. So if you only have 2 players, you can only play blue and yellow. 5 wizards. Are you calling my wizards yellow? No, your wizards are, your meeples, your wizard meeples are yellow. Yellow, you mean? Okay, there's 6 potions. Then if you go to 3 players, there's only 4 wizards and 5 potions, and you can be blue, yellow, red, or green. If you move to 4 players, it's still 4 and 5. 5 players, 3 and 4. So you could be any blue, yellow, red, green, orange, purple. That goes for 6 as well. Your potions go in front of you, empty side up. I never looked on the back of the things. Just realized that. So the silver is just that it's empty. Oh, Scoots, learning something new. I didn't realize the everything was two-sided. That's just, I'm short-sighted, man. Short-sighted, too. All right, let's get into the gameplay already. Okay, then... Potions go in front of you. Okay, each tower's space depicts a tiny number of blue. Oh, they changed it to Casper lights here. It was fairy lights before. The first 3 spaces have 3 fairy lights. The next 3 have 2, and the final 3 have 1. These lights indicate the number of wizards that start atop each tower. Filled each tower to its number as follows. Starting with the first, this is complicated. For me, reading it. Okay, for the first tower, you do the following. 1 wizard in turn order, place 1 of your wizards in this tower. If the number of wizards on that tower matches the number of blue lights in the space, skip to the next tower. Continue like this till everyone has all of their wizards on towers. Okay, so like Tower 1, I can't see, but it looks like it's 3 or 4 wizards on there. Right now in the example, they're playing a 4-player game. Okay, playing the game clockwise. Starting player, on your turn, you must play 2 cards from your hand face up on the discard pile, 1 at a time, people. For each card you play, you can perform its move if at all possible. Alternatively, you may forego both actions and discard your entire hand and advance any tower 1 space clockwise. But you got to see cards that move a tower below. In either case, at any time during your turn, you may spend full potion bottles to cast 1 spell. See casting a spell. Finally, draw to refill your hand to 3 cards. Each time the deck is depleted, reshuffle with the discards. Movement cards. There's 3 cards, movement cards. Cards that move a wizard. Those have a wizard on the right side of the page book. Cards that move a tower. Those have a tower on the left side. Cards that move either a wizard or a tower. These cards depict a tower on the left and a wizard on the right. Cards that move a wizard. You move one of your visible wizards. If the card depicts a number, advance the wizard exactly that number of spaces. If the card depicts a single big farmed, roll the big farmed to determine exactly how far the wizard will advance. Each additional big farmed, so if it's dice instead of big farmed, well, it's still you roll your big farmed once. You may re-roll your big farmed once. However, if you do, you forfeit the previous roll. Okay, so for the one with multiple ones, you just get to pick your highest roll. Only after your final roll, you have to move that number. Okay, so you just re-roll. So that's a little risk taken there. Whenever a wizard's move ends in a space with a tower in it, the wizard goes atop the tower rather than in the space. Cards that move a tower. You can move any tower. Ravens keeps not a tower, by the way. Along with everything stacked atop it. Yes. If Raven's Keep is atop the stack, it goes along too. Once you've lifted a tower, you cannot change your mind. That has a star, which I'll look up here. I don't see it. I don't know. The star. Now I've lost my spot. I don't know. You cannot change your mind. There's a star. We'll find out what that means. No tears are probably something. Save your tears for another day or a rainy day. Okay, if a card depicts that number, advance the tower exactly that number of spaces. If the card depicts a big farm, so it's the same. Whenever a tower's move ends in a space with towers in it, the tower goes on top. And those wizards, you catch them all. Note, all 9 towers and Raven's Keep could end up in the same space. Oh, there's a continuation to the next page. Okay, so this goes to continued for wizards. Each tower, not a very good layout here. No offense, but you might keep it all on one page because this is confusing for a sleep podcast. Okay, cards that move a tower, wizard. Each tower, an empty space that can hold up to 6 wizards. If your move would exceed that limit, you can't move it. So no more than 6 wizards. Whenever a wizard's move ends in the space with Raven's Keep, perform the following steps. Put the wizard in Raven's Keep, where the wizard will remain to the end of the game. Advance Raven keep clockwise to the next space or tower top depicting a Raven's shield with no wizards in it. If there are no spaces, the Raven's Keep stays where it is. Your turn ends immediately if you put a wizard in there. Fill your cards. Note, you must always use the full movement. If the movement number would take the wizard past Raven's Keep, you can't do that. You can't stop short. Okay, cards that move a tower. A tower move ends in a space with wizards in it. The tower covers the wizards. If your move would put a tower on Raven's Keep, you can't make that move. Note, if you accidentally lift a tower whose move would place it atop Raven's Keep, your turn ends immediately. Wow. So if you're bad at counting like me, your turn ends immediately without moving the tower you lifted. Okay. Catching the wizards. If you move a tower in such a way that it catches wizards, they're caught until it's uncovered and they're visible again. When you catch a wizard, even your own, you may fill 1 potion bottle, no matter how many wizards, by flipping it over. If you have no empty potion bottles, you can still catch the wizards, but you can't fill your potions. Because you're catching wizards covered, you got to remember where they are. Wow, you can't peek. Wow, I like this game's getting interesting. It's much easier to fill potion bottles earlier in the game when fewer wizards are caught. Noted. Cards that can move wizard or tower. Move one of your visible wizards or move any tower. If the card depicts a number, announce whether you're moving a wizard or a tower, then advance exactly that number. If the card depicts a dice, roll the dice to determine exactly how far a wizard or tower will advance. And if did I say big farm dice or whatever? And if it has additional the big farm down there, you can re-roll, but you can't keep your old roll. And then you must announce whether you're moving a wizard or a tower. Casting a spell at any time, you may cast one spell for your own benefit. The spells available for casting are placed face up during setup. To cast a spell, you must spend those potions, then apply the effects of the spell. If your spell causes a wizard to enter Raven's Keep, your turn ends immediately, and then you draw. Spent potion bottles are returned to the game box. So what if end of the game. If you have no more empty potion bottles and all of your wizards are in Raven's Keep, you end the game. Finish a round so everyone has the same number of turns. If only one player has all the wizards in Raven's Keep and no potion bottles, they win. If several players, the player among them with the most full potion bottles wins. If there's a tie, you share victory. Note, you are always allowed to peek into Raven's Keep to see how many wizards are in there. And it doesn't matter which goal you fill first. All right. Then they also have instructions for solo mode, solo with spells. So that they have cooperative mode. They have other variants, team variant, not so nice variants. And then just finishing up with these spells, the description of spells. Advance a wizard +1. Move any wizard one space. Advance a tower. Move any tower 2 spaces. That's a +2. You can't you can't use this to move a tower onto Raven's Keep. Swap a tower. Swap the topmost tower and the wizards atop them in 2 spaces. Headwind for a wizard. Move any wizard 1 space counterclockwise. Oh, so it is good. Headwind tower. Move any tower 2 spaces counterclockwise. Nudge Raven's Keep. Move Raven's Keep clockwise or counterclockwise to the next empty space or tower top, whichever it encounters in that direction. It does not have to move to a space tower top depicting a raven shield. Piggyback. You can cast a spell only when the current player is moving a wizard from a space to where you also have a wizard from a space. They must move your wizard along with theirs. You can cast a spell on yourself when you're moving a wizard to a tower top where you have at least 2 wizards. Free a wizard. Lift any one tower to free one of your wizards from beneath it. Placing the wizard on top. If the top of the stack is Raven's Keep, the wizard enters Raven's Keep. Clever you. If none of your wizards were under the tower you lifted, you wasted a turn. And on the team variant, you can use this on your teammates too. And that's it for Raven's Keep. What is it? Wandering Towers. Raven's Keep, Wandering Towers. Cannot wait to play this now that I've read the instructions. Don't really know any strategy yet, but it'll be fun. And I love these tactile games, so thanks, Rusty Biscuit. And don't forget, if you're working on any projects, stage, audio, screen, or, whatever size screen, Rusty Biscuit, Russell's info will be in the show notes. Thanks and good night, everybody. All right, I wanted to thank some of our newest supporters at Sleep With Me Plus, Elena, Stephen, and Tyler. Thanks, and good night. Cameron, Catherine, and Ruth. Thank you, thanks, and good night. Benjamin, Miss S, and S. Those are 2 S's in a row. Thanks, and good night. Jasper, Georgia, and Emily. Thank you, thanks, and good night. Matt, Catherine, and Courtney. Thanks, and good night. Kate, Stephen, and Valerie. Thank you, thanks, and good night. Sandy, Tim, and Emily. Thank you, thanks, and good night. Natalie, Ryan, and Bethany, thank you. Thanks, and good night. Nedra and Laura, thanks, and good night. And Tiffany, Lori, and Adam, thank you. Thanks, and good night. Thanks everybody who supports the show directly, whether you're a former patron, you support the show now on Sleep With Me Plus or Apple Podcasts. You're part of our referral program. You support the show for free, and you're building up those referrals so you can get ad-free story-only episodes. Or you support the sponsors and you let the sponsors know about it. Thank you so much. If you're doing any of those things, you really are like the foundation of the podcast. It wouldn't be able to exist without those of you taking action. And that is why it takes so much time to thank people, because couldn't do it I wouldn't be able to do it without all you. Or I could do it twice a month maybe without like all the support we get. So thank you so much. And this might be Scoots with the Tuck You In sponsor asking for support. So thanks and good night, everybody. All right, everybody. Hey, Scoots here with the Tuck You In message. And you'll hear it on the pre-rolls. Hopefully a fun game show version of this, and then the mid-rolls, a shorter version. But this is kind of like a message, decided to try to change the direction of things. And I've tried to be clear about this, but I want to be as clear as possible and do it in the spirit of sleepy joy and delight. So I'm going to run through, we've been talking about super listeners and supporting the show, but I want to be really specific about who does not need to support the show or even think about it kind of thing. Like, you don't need to support the show if kind of, but real, like this is real, like, in the sense, if you happen to be listening to this right now, and sometimes I realize my stress or my feelings around the sustainability podcast can leak through, right? And impact people inadvertently, and make you feel some kind of way. And I have to I want to right now take a, more active, caring hand in that. So if a part of you does speak up, and after I run through all this, and I'll be running through it, and maybe this will be the new direction we take things. When that part of you speaks up, say, no, Scoot says he said he's not talking to me. If that part of you tries to make you, because I have that part of me very strong in me, that makes you want to feel a word that sounds like Shane or Pilt, or any of that kind of stuff. So this one is a post-roll, Tuck You In post-roll, so I'll run through it slowly. But I do have it in front of me, so I'll also be trying to read. One, if you happen to be listening to this, if you're a new listener or you, like you're a person who's only listens once in a while, right? You've only been listening less than 6 months. You don't need to support the show or even think about supporting the show. If you're not in a position to support the show, whether it's financial or you just you're not interested in supporting the show, like, you don't need to support the show. Don't worry. Like, it's great news that I want to be as clear, and I guess in this post roll, I can't be sleepy, joy, and delightful except like that. It's good news. You do not need to support the show. I mean, we still have to put those messages out there and stuff like that, but, it doesn't, if you can't afford to support the show, you're not interested, or you're new, you don't need to, right? And you could say it to yourself if that comes up in those messages, because we still do have to ask, right? But we're not asking you. So you can say, Scoots isn't asking me. Like the good news or the great news is like, returning this thing. So you're welcome here. And yeah, I guess I'm not guessing. It's not a great time to apologize, but it's like, me, when I get, me trying to, I had to find my way to this, right? Of, hey, I guess I guess I do need to apologize because I had to find my way here of like, I don't want to put those feelings on people that you can't support the show. You're not interested in supporting the show. If you're new, don't worry about it. And the thing is, because there are listeners who do care, I care and listeners care. And those are the people that support the show. And I've gotten enough messages. We did something with Sleep With Me Plus where people said, yeah, I support the show, not just for me. And they want the podcast to be there for you. Like this is real, that they care, and that we're holding you, that the podcast in this quest to make sure Sleep With Me will be around, for you. So again, I think the tool in this example is hey, Scoots isn't talking to me. And by the way, other listeners have said explicitly they have me. I guess this is more apply, new listener, you're kind of come from a place, why would I support a podcast that I'm new to, right? So if you just happen to be listening, this is more of the people in those other places, that it's okay. It's more than okay to be in those places, and that I've actually been in those places too. And now the other side of it is, I'm going to run through everything, but yeah, if you're not in those groups, right, and you say, well, I didn't realize that, I want to be the one providing comfort, supporting comfort. I want to be a part of this thing for those people you're talking about and whoever you're talking about coming up. You could join us. So I'd love it. But not if you're not in a position to support the show or a place where you'd want to support the show or you're new. Also, the other group I'll talk about now that I was going to record last is if it the idea of supporting the podcast, or changing how you do things, or taking those steps or whatever takes away from the show, right? You don't need to support the show. If it stressses you out, thinking about going through the steps to support the show, or it just seems here's the thing. I think I even put this in some of this. If it's Scoots, that's just too much to ask me right now. I'm not asking you. It is the truth. I'm asking someone else. It's too much for me right now, Scoots. I don't know if I'm in those two groups, but it just feels like too much, or it's not the right time. I see you and I hear you, and and you can say to that party that says Scoots is talking to you, and no, he's not. He said it explicitly. If you say, in your head, no, it's too much to have, that's just too much for me. Can't see myself doing that. It's just outside of, believe me, again, I'm not saying this, I'm saying it because I can relate to, I've been in those places, or I continue to be in those places in different aspects of my life. So I can relate, and I'm saying it clearly now, as clearly as I can, when I'm asking for support of the show, I'm not asking you to support the show. It's okay. We have you. This isn't a bit or a reverse thing. It's the truth. You okay? So I just want to rest with that one. Now, the next two groups are probably not listening right now, but just in case you are, and it's funny, I'm trying to figure out how to word it, in the mid-roll and the pre-roll. But if you're a regular or average, I realize no one's average that listens to the show, but the way most people listen to the show is what I'm using as an average. And here's the thing. If you're like most listeners, you listen to the show while you're going through a tough time, right? Whether it's different phases or seasons of your life, and maybe you listen for a couple months at a time. And maybe during those months, you listen to 2 episodes a week. Maybe you listen to more episodes a week. But you use Sleep With Me like a tool when you need it every couple of years. Because what I've seen happen is people getting through high school, then getting into or through those tough times in college, then their first job and getting used to that. Then their next phases of their life, and then their first baby, or other phases of life that come on us unexpectedly that we're not quite ready for. and we need some ease and comfort in the deep, dark night, and you just come and go when you need the show, you're actually covered by the sponsors and the listener support, because you listen, you start the show, you wind down during the intro, and then you fall asleep during the story, and the episode stops playing at the end of the episode, or you're in one of those small groups that uses a sleep timer. That's a one group and most of you don't mind the ads at all. And because the ads, that's the main, like that kind of listening is what the sponsors cover, right? And maybe you check out the sponsors, maybe you don't. Or maybe you're like, yeah, I'm totally fine with the ads. Or you say, well, I realize that, or whatever, a lot of work goes in the show. The ads are necessary. A lot of people love the ads, but some people might be like, well, yeah, it's necessary. I get it. Especially for that kind of listening. You don't need to support the show if you're just listening during these phases of life for a few months at a time. Again, we have you covered. Now, if those changes in your life are big enough that you want to support the show during that time, that's fine. Or you you can support the show with one-time support on Sleep With Me Plus if you scroll down. But you don't need to, and you don't need to feel like, don't get caught up in I can't, there's no way for me to target the ads to just super listeners, right? Who are in a place to support the show. So I just have to ask on every episode to get through to the people that are in a place. But yeah, if you only listen once in a while when things are tough or when you need the show or it's baffling, you say, okay, I got Sleep With Me. I'll listen to that this week, or this month, or even these 6 months. We've got you. You do not need to support the show like we have you. So those are some of the people I wanted to get through to. And then again, if you say, I'm not in those groups, and you're just curious, but you say, wow, it would sound, if again, this is only for people not in those groups. If you say, I want to be a part of this thing, I want to be a part of I want to send comfort across the deep, dark night to all those groups of people you just mentioned. I mean, there's people dealing with loss, dealing with their first child, their first job, being out on their own for the first time, a big exam, a big life change, people who would love to support the show but just can't, just not possible for them one way or the other. People that love the podcast so much, they get so much out of it, and new listeners who this podcast might change their life. Yeah, I want to be a part of that. I would miss the show if it was gone for me and for those people. Because I'm not in any of those groups, really, or I'm not sure. Maybe, if you're sure, then think about supporting the show on Sleep With Me Plus. But if you're not sure, I wouldn't do it. I'm kind of in one of those groups. Sounds like a bit much for me. Don't worry about it. We got you. But if you want to be a part of this thing and you're not in those groups, that's who I'm trying to get through to. And it is I wish there was maybe one day, years from now, I don't think there'll be the technology to do that just because Sleep With Me is so unique. But I want to try to be as clear as I can and as caring as I can, because my joy is to keep this podcast going for everybody and to bring sleepy joy and delight. And sometimes I've felt like in the past, I'm like, how are these things feel like they're in opposition? How can I bring them into unity? And so this is an experiment, which I hope works, and I hope helps us bring things back into unity. So thanks. This is good news. It's good news. We've got you. And you can say to that voice, Scoots isn't talking to me. He's talking to another listener, not to me. So I'm going to listen to the show. This show's for me. This is it's not so much as a gift as the collective goodwill of all of us, kind of, I don't know. So thanks.